definition of FinTech, so what that means, it's pretty simple. So Fin stands for financial services and tech for technology. So FinTech are a company using and innovating to enable, enhance, and disrupt financial services. So about financial services, we are talking about all the services provided, like for banks, to make it simple, like either investment bank or retail bank. So where and which kind of services fintechs are providing. So here we have a map of worldwide companies, fintechs. So there's around like 1,400 companies worldwide in the fintech industry. In many, they are providing many things, like you have lending, equity financing, remittance, crowdfunding. Just an example, for example, the two big things actually are the lending, like peer-to-peer lending, and also the payments industry. So, just for lending, for example, for people who don't know what is lending, it's actually before, when you want to get a loan, if you were an individual or SME, you just go to your bank, you negotiate with the bank and get a loan. So it was a one-to-one relation, and now with the peer-to-peer lending, it changed, and now it's a many-to-many relation. So like you have many lenders that can lend money to many borrowers. So for lenders, they can diversify their risk and they can invest a small amount of money. And for the borrower side, you can get access to a loan. So just one example, and you have many innovations like this in all the different fields. So just some word about the ecosystem of fintechs. So it's again pretty usual on the right side. So you have what ends all the fintech industry today is the new technology. Like you have the big data, you have all the artificial intelligence that can allow to make some advisory. And from the consumer side, you have more and more people using payment online. They are more confident about using fintechs. You have more and more people getting online access. So all this is kind of booming the industry, helping the industry to boom. You have more and more investors that are actually who would like to invest in fintechs and take some risk. But the main difference thing about ecosystem, the fintech ecosystem, is that they are operating in a regulatory field. So everything in financial services is regulated. I mean, for two purposes. First of all, it's to protect the consumer, because when you're paying, but you are managing its money, and also for preventing the economic system for collapse or any unmeasured risk. So that's what we can say about the ecosystem. So just to show you a little bit of the rating of in fintech actually. So you can see here is the chart about funding in fintech. So when you compare last year and this year, so last year there's something like 7 billion investment in fintech, and in 2014, 7 billion investment in fintech, and in 2015, so the numbers raised to 14,000. The number of deals also raised, and the mega deals, that means deals about 50 million USD. From the period of 2011-2030, we counted 15 deals above 15 million. And last year, standalone, there was 60 deals. So this means that actually there's a kind of maturity, because some companies now are on Series E, or they can leverage more funds. And also that investors are okay to invest in fintechs. There are more and more investment there, and they're really affected by this industry. So just some challenges, because it's a quite specific industry due to the regulatory things. So here the survey made by PwC asking traditional banks and fintechs what is the biggest challenge for them. And in the top 3 challenges, one thing comes from the both sides. It's the regulatory uncertainty. As we are talking about startups and non-financial institutions used to play in the regulatory field, it's the main challenge for them actually. And regulators are working with fintechs to solve all this and to make things easier for them. Just a few words about the specific Thailand fintech ecosystem. So here you see that there's many players. I mean, it's kind of started to have a structured ecosystem. So you have many bank accelerators. So banks are interested and want to keep an eye on the fintech. So you have SCB with Digital Venture, Currency, UOB. Also, telco have many accelerators and they are interested by fintechs. On the regulatory side, so under the Ministry of Finance umbrella, you have the BOT for all the financial institutions and the SEC for the public companies and all the financial instruments. And the good thing, which is quite new, is the creation of Thai FinTech, who want to gather all the players and enhance this industry. So actually, it's a kind of space for all the players to speak and to boost the ecosystem. And here is the map of the Thai FinTech ecosystem with some players. We have around 50 FinTech companies now here in Thailand. So in the various let's say industry or various fields. And now we're going to focus on LV, so which is here in the remittance services. So LV, what is it exactly? So we founded early in 2016, so we are still in an early stage. We had our MVP now available on the Google Play Store. So what we are doing, basically, it's a currency exchange. So we are targeting tourists from Europe coming here. We want to exchange their money, and all this just with our phone. So we say that we kind of on-demand foreign currency. It's like having a counter exchange in your pocket. So how this starts? It starts from a problem. So we saw that when you travel abroad, actually to get your foreign currency, you have 2 solutions. You can bring your home currency and exchange it in a counter exchange, but it can be instead to take a bunch of money. Or the second solution is to withdraw your cash with your bank card. But the thing is actually it can be costly due to the fees from your bank, the bad exchange rate, and so on. So that's why we came after a survey, we made a market survey, and so there was 3 points coming every time from the potential users. So the first one is the safety. They want a safe solution. The other one, they want a cheap solution, so it doesn't be costly. And the third one, they wanted something convenient. So from that, we start to build our solution. So we make it safe with different things. From we have secure access with PIN code and so on, and also it's a mobile solution only. It can make it safer. We have verification, so we check your email, basic thing, email, phone, and also ask for your ID. There's a 2-factor authentication, so we're going to see after that, but we send code and it's in 2 parts. We have some account limits for limiting the risks. And finally, there's an encryption and PCI level 1, but it's, I don't want to get into technique. The second point, so it's, customers want a cost-saving solution. So we made a benchmark and see what is the average cost of using of the different actual solutions. So now, when you go to exchange counter, when you bring money and go to a counter exchange, so this is the place where you can get the best exchange rate and without fees. So it's kind of the best solution. And the two solutions, like using Western Union-like solution. It's really expensive. And finally, with the ATM withdrawal, because you have some fees, for example, in Thailand, you have 200 fees when you withdraw money in ATM, and you also have your bank fees, and usually a bad exchange rate. So our positioning is to be at least comparable to the best, so I mean to the exchange bureau. So we have the small fees and fixed fees of the equivalent of 2.5 euro. And our exchange rate, actually, yesterday was better than the average exchange bureau, but we are kind of comparable. Finally, the third thing is that the customer want a convenient solution. So we made here a comparison of between our solution and others. Like the good thing about our solution is that we are available 24 hours and 7 days. 24 hours and 7 days a week. You can see all the fees and the exchange rate within the app. You can exchange before you're traveling and so on. So we try to be a convenient solution for our customers. So now just let me go through the solution and tell you how it works exactly. So that's an e-wallet that you can load with your bank card or by bank transfer. So once you top up your e-wallet, you can exchange your euro. You can change your euro to Thai baht whenever you want, so you can see the exchange rate. And finally, you're gonna make a request. I mean, when you wanna get some notes and you want to get Thai baht, you just have to make a request through the phone. Once you make this request, you're gonna receive 2 codes by message. And so with these 2 codes, you just have to go to an ATM, enter the 2 codes, and you're gonna get the cash you requested. It's pretty simple. We wanna make it simple. So just some screen to see how our products look like. It's really a simple interface, limited features to keep it really simple and easy to use. So yeah, so that's the end of my presentation. And yeah, actually we have a lucky draw. When you download the app, you can get 2,000 baht credited on your e-wallet. And so, thank you.